I'm with the AP, spent 200K. They told me the frost, rainbow face. They hope I fall off. Ain't no way, I might be alright, but it ain't okay.
How's Ireland been?
2026 is an interesting year. I feel like there's a kind of a weird optimism in the air where everybody's kind of like, I'm hearing more than I wasn't hearing in 2025. I feel like people are trying to like actually release music or get the projects that they put to the side, the YouTube channel or the side business. People are actually trying to execute. So that's kind of cool. There's motivation. Even my mom, she started writing a book. You know, like that's interesting. So
I think it's more of a continuation from the start of 2025, mid 2025. I feel like end of 2024, 2025 was the wake up for everyone. And now is a continuation of, oh, I signed up for this, now I have to do it.
Well, yeah, I think that's part of it, but I also think like, I would say like 2022 going into 2023 was kind of like a weird year where kind of people lost faith in stuff. When AI really came in and everybody was like, oh, if we're just gonna lose our jobs, why should we do this? And I think everybody was like, every conference you would go to or any kind of blog post you'd see would be like about AI and like about, okay. And I feel like that kind of took people's motivation away a bit. People wanted to see like, okay, what's this gonna actually, how's this actually gonna play out? And I think the less and less it's played out and it actually hasn't done as much as people thought it was gonna do. I feel like people are kind of like, okay, well, humans we're gonna live and we're gonna triumph. Yeah. I think there's a bit of optimism from that. I think also like, I don't know, like I just feel like the whole, there was a whole trend on TikTok like 2026 is like 2016 or something like that. I think there's just a fresh newness to the year, and I don't know where that's coming from, but like it seems to be. It's just like I like it. I'm motivated anyways. I know I'm more motivated to kind of execute more than ever. I don't give a fuck kind of what AI or anybody in the communities are saying. I think that there's a lot more people that are saying making more ballsy moves, and that's kind of encouraging me to be more ballsy. So,
well, what do you think's been the transition for yourself in the past 10 years to being more motivated and ballsy? Like, what's been something that's really like made that?
Well, I just like, it sounds super weird, but like, winners win, right? That's one of my mentor's favorite quotes, like winners win. And I realized that like, in order to win, people think that winners win every single time, and that's like an objective lie. Like the only reason that winners win more is because they're willing to lose as much as possible till they win. So if you actually counted like the amount of time a winner would lose versus a loser losing, they'll probably lose way more times than a loser.
Yeah.
But they're willing to take more shots on goal, more failures till they win. So I feel like my life has been like this compilation of, I just have a good enough hit ratio. I'm just keep on shooting on goal, and I'll hit one. That's basically that's been me for 10 years. Like, okay, cool, trying something, okay, killing it because it doesn't work, or trying something, or finding out the unknowns. I was like, okay, cool, I need to figure that out, or it's not as what I thought it was, kill that, move on, and just kind of iterating. Mr. Beast has this thing called the rule of 100. So Mr. Beast believes that if you haven't made 100 YouTube videos, you can't be qualified as a YouTuber, and he basically means, so he says that, and the key to YouTube is like 1% difference on every video. So if you keep on iterating on an idea or a concept, that's how you get to become great. So my ideas have always been kind of aligned in the same way, but just figuring out, okay, this data points and this unknowns and like tweaking it, iterating it, and that's just been 10 years. Like honestly, same vertical, same industry. Some people are the same. I add more people to the network all the time consistently. I'm just like trying to figure it out. I think that's the definition of entrepreneurship, just figuring it out. Like literally just.
Well, question for you then.
Yeah.
If you were to highlight, from before the money to now, what's one big mistake that has really shaped you?
People. The number one thing that's going to make you as an entrepreneur, as a business person, is people. One thing that's going to break you as an individual, as an entrepreneur, is people. So you have to find the kind of sweet balance between knowing, investing, having a gut feeling about people, as much as I'm picking the right people, just as much as you have to be wary and kind of protective about the kind of people you pick and you bring into your vision, into your organization, into your company, into just your life as relationship.
Yeah, your space as well.
Yeah, because these are sometimes a lot of business partnerships, or even if it's just an employee or a contractor. Sometimes these things are like little mini relationships. So when you have to divorce or go your separate ways, it does take a toll on you. So I would say like a lot of the stuff that has been part of my failures have been just like me trusting the wrong people, me betting on the wrong people.
Well, one thing you told me about one time was compounding. Compounding within relationships and
compounding goodwill. So that's Charlie Munger talks about that, the compounding of goodwill. So Alex Hormozi talks about that as well. It's compounding of goodwill over time. With the right people. So the people that have allowed me to be successful till date, it's been compounding of 10 years. The compounding of a certain amount of years, and those people are still in my lives. But the people, the failures that have been in the little gaps here and there, that some people have seen, some people haven't seen, some have been behind closed doors, some have been open to the public, has just been because of me picking the wrong people. And also, like, let's not also pull on them. It's also me understanding how to deal with people as well.
No, definitely.
Because there is a kind of double side to it. I need to also take accountability in, like, sometimes I haven't been able to deal with, I didn't have the skills, I didn't have the tools to deal with certain situations, because they don't teach you this stuff in school. So sometimes you just have to learn on the go. And sometimes it takes a toll on you. Sometimes some takes you a month to recover, some takes you a year or 2 years to recover. So like, I would say that's mainly been the main thing for me. But like, I don't not prefer it. I think it's cool. I think it's,
Well, you're quite a multifaceted person between skills and entrepreneurship. When did you actually realize you were more than just music?
Just more than just music? So I suppose, like, so there's one of my boys, Smiley, we got into uni same year to do drums. Smiley was always a better drummer than me, but we were both in the church community. We would all be, we would have been considered the top drummers in like the same group of top drummers, but he was the better in that group. So let's just say there was 10 drummers in Ireland that were like popular. I was one of those popular drummers, but he was the best. So, and he was a year younger than me, and we got into uni the same year, and he kind of doubled down on drums, and I had already been producing since like Take Care days. So like Drake, 2011, I was already producing with Pro Tools and FL. So I went into uni already producing as well as drumming. So he was only drumming. So when I got into uni, I already had a couple layers to myself. So even though he was a better drummer, he doubled down. I had already started the production side of stuff as well. So then I suppose that allowed me to start my own little studio where I was drumming on people's records and then also producing on people's records. So I would be able to drum, and then I would also be able to like play bass or play synths or get stuff mixed and mastered in my own little studio. And that's basically what allowed people to come and then like record with me, and then eventually, oh, do you want to be my manager? Or I like you, I want to manage you. And that so I suppose my thing was just because I had always my hands in multiple pies, and he was double down on focus. So me and Smiley's biggest conversation, our biggest argument every single day is like his version of what focus is versus my version of what focus is. I think we both believe that focus is very important, but we both have different versions of what that looks like. Because I suppose my success has come from me to be able to see the little gaps in specific markets and being able to jump on it. And his one has been, I love this thing so much, this one thing, specifically, and I'll just double down on like obsessive on that. Mine is more obsessive, but like on a broader viewpoint. Like I'm, what's the way to say it? It's like we walk into a building, he would obsess on, we're both in the same building, but he would obsess on how good that couch looks.
Yeah.
I'll obsess on like how good that couch looks in conjunction to how good that wall looks, and like the color scheme connection. How did and but we're both in the same building. But his focus is the couch. My focus is how both of them look, because we're both in a building. So like for me, that's how my mind works. It's like we're in one thing, which is the music industry. But his version is like I'm focused on drums. Mine is like how does drums coincide with production? How does and then that kind of. But then later on, he expanded. Like he went from drums to music direction to event management. So I suppose like everybody kind of does it in their own timing.
Yeah.
But I said my multifaceted came because I've always been multifaceted. I played drums, played bass, played piano in church growing up. So it's like, when there was a drummer, when there wasn't another drummer, I'll go play bass. Or when there was too many drummers, I'll go play bass because nobody was playing bass. Or when there was somebody playing bass, I'll go play piano because there's nobody playing piano. So it's just like, where's the gap? Or what can I fill in? And yeah, so I suppose that's really it. Like, and I would say that's just what I'm still doing.
Yeah. So basically what you're saying is you look at more systematic issues instead of just focusing on individual ones.
Yeah, I would say I'm an infrastructure guy. I like infrastructure. I like systems. I like infrastructure and systems. Now I'm not great when it gets into the details, but I'm great on understanding that there's connecting the dots.
Yeah.
Connecting the dots from here to here.
Yeah.
That was outside. I say all my mentors or everybody I kind of aspire to be like in terms of like people I look up to. I've always been like dot connectors, high level. So I say I'm a dot connector. I like to connect the dots within an issue or within a problem. Yeah. I say that. Other people kind of. It's common sense. They say common sense is not common. I just see it that like I literally just walk in and I see it that way.
Yeah.
Whereas other people don't, and I just feel sometimes I be feeling like am I on the spectrum because I'm just like.
Yeah. Am I an alien?
Am I an alien because am I the only one seeing these dots these connect like this? So just interesting, super interesting. But yeah, to answer your question, that's basically it.
Hey, shawty, I'm feeling amazing, yeah. Your man is mad cause he basic, yeah. If you don't find me attractive, then I do not know how I take it, cause my personality bangs, yeah. And I'm picky with the girls I choose, as you can see from both my wrists, yeah. Diamonds dancing every time I move.